This is my ultimate crunchy and soft popcorn cauliflower, which is delicious using Maggi vegetable seasoning cubes in the batter. I'm sure we all love to eat popcorn chicken. Today I'm going to show you something a little bit different, which is popcorn cauliflower using Maggi vegetable seasoning cubes. First I'm going to show you how we can make the batter, and I am using chickpea flour. Add the chickpea flour into a bowl. I'm using 1 cup. And the next ingredient, I'm using cumin powder, which is roughly about 1 teaspoon. I'm using chili powder, which is roughly about half a teaspoon. A little bit of pepper, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and some chopped coriander leaves. And I've got roughly about half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a little bit of salt. And finally, I'm going to add the Maggi vegetable seasoning cubes. I'm going to crush that to the batter. So it's very easy to crush it if you're using for batter or even rice or things like that. It's very soft, so you can quickly crush it, and it's not too oily either. We've added all the ingredients into a bowl. What I'm going to do, roughly give it a mix so that all the dry ingredients are mixed with all the flavors that we've added, and we'll add water. Mix the ingredients really well so everything will be incorporated. Then I'm going to add the water, so roughly about 150 to 160 ml of water. While adding the water, mix the ingredients together so you don't see any lumps forming. So I'm going to add the water now. You can see the batter is nicely incorporated, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave this aside for a couple of minutes. Before we get started, we'll get the oil heated up as well. The batter is ready, and I've got my oil heating up as well. Let's get on with the cauliflower. So I've got the cauliflower florets like quite small. If you find your cauliflower florets is quite big, you could either blanch it or boil it before you put it in the oil. So what I'm going to do, that's nearly ready. So I've got all the florets are quite small, so I can put it in the batter and then cook it. I prefer to have my cauliflower a bit more crunchier. So I've got some panko breadcrumbs here. You could use breadcrumbs, or you could only use the batter, because the batter will give you the crispiness, but also if you add it through a breadcrumbs or panko crumbs, it does gives a little bit extra crunchy. So I'm just going to use that as well. So my oil is quite hot now, so I'm going to put the cauliflower florets into the batter that I've already made. So I'm going to drop a couple of cauliflower florets into the batter. So just drop them like that. And then just give it a good mix. Just drain it, and then just add to the panko crumbs, or if you're using breadcrumbs. With the breadcrumbs, just quickly coat it, and you can just put it in the oil straight from the breadcrumbs. So with the cauliflower, it's not going to take long to cook. It will cook very quickly because our florets are quite small. So just say roughly about 3 to 5 minutes, and it'll be ready. The popcorn cauliflower is getting ready, nearly ready. So I'm going to check that. Look at this delicious goodness, guys, and it looks really amazing and crispy and crunchy, and also like nice golden color. So it's really ready. I'm going to remove it from the oil now. So I would like to have my popcorn cauliflower a little bit crunchier and also a little bit spicy. So I'm going to top it up with fried curry leaves and fried dried red chilies. It will go hand in hand. So I'm going to fry them. So when you fry the curry leaves, it might splatter all over the place because the curry leaf goes really crispy, and it's going to be like blowing your mind, and it's going to be really delicious. Trust me, guys, I'm going to fry this now. So this is the moment we are all waiting for. So I've got my crunchy popcorn cauliflower, and I've got some fried curry leaves and dried red chilies, and I'm going to plate it up. So you could use any kind of sauce in this recipe, like to like dip it and then to eat. So you could either use aioli or mayonnaise or sweet chili or chili sauce, chili caramel. There's so many different variety of sauces that you could use. What I'm using today is sweet chili sauce. Does have a little bit of hint of garlic in it as well. So it's gonna bring out all those flavors really well. I cannot wait to taste this, and it looks really delicious and it's really crispy and crunchy. And I'm just going to taste this with a little bit of curry leaf as well. Adding this crispy curry leaf does make a big difference. And I'm just going to dip it in the sauce. Oh guys, it is absolutely divine. Really crunchy, and we've added so many different flavors in the batter, and it's absolutely divine. And adding Maggi vegetable seasoning cubes does make a big difference. It does ties up everything together really well, and also brings out all those flavors in that cubes as well, and ties up really nicely with these other flavors that we've added. And it's really amazing, and I could eat this all day just watching a movie, and it's absolutely divine. And I can't wait to taste the whole thing, and I'm just going to take this and run away. Thank you so much, and I would look forward to seeing you all soon again.